What's up, everybody? Listen, we are back on track. Today is sober day number 23 since my relapse. And I just want to say a topic that came up today. I was in group and, they were talking about, and I may have made a video about this before a long time ago, but I want to rehash it again. They say relapse is part of recovery. And I don't think it has to be. And let me tell you why. Today I got confirmation. In my group, my the guy who was running the group said, I agree with you. For the first time, somebody agreed with me, who's a KSAC and a person who's in this, who does this for a living. And he said relapse prevention should be part of recovery. But you're right. Relapse does not have to be part of recovery. That does not have to be your story. And it really resonated with me with him saying that because, again, I know there's this big misconception in the recovery community about, relapse is part of recovery, but I always said it doesn't have to be. Why does it have to be? And yes, I relapsed, but it didn't have to be a part of my recovery story. And relapse prevention, though, I should have been paying more attention to that. I mean, I had my plan. I knew my triggers. I saw things kind of boiling up, but I kind of got away from maybe my relapse prevention plan, and therefore I end up relapsing. So I just thought it's very interesting that they brought that up this way. And, if you're somebody who just watches my content, just to kind of follow along, I appreciate that. But if you're somebody who watches it because you're in recovery yourself, remember that relapse does not have to be part of your recovery, but your relapse prevention plan should be part of your recovery. So it's kind of always up here. You know what I mean? By the way, if you have yet, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I never thought the channel would get like this. I can't believe you guys like listening to me tell some of these stories sometimes. But yeah, back to what I was saying. It was refreshing to hear him say that, and then not just say, hey, you're right, it doesn't have to be, and stop there, but to actually explain like why he felt that way, because I never really had a reason or the knowledge to understand why it didn't have to be. I just felt like it didn't have to be part of my recovery story or anybody's recovery story. But to sit there and say, hey, you're right, it doesn't have to be, but your relapse prevention plan should be part of your recovery program. And I just thought it was very interesting, and I want to share it with everybody today. This could be a short video, but it was. I mean, I feel so happy today hearing that and hearing it in a different light, and then also hearing a good reason behind it and a solid argument. And so I just want to put that out there for anybody who's going through it themselves. Remember, relapse does not have to be part of your recovery. We can throw that slogan out the window, but relapse prevention should be part of your recovery program. And with that said, that's something I'm gonna focus more on this time around, and make sure I really stay focused on my triggers, my relapse prevention. Revisit it maybe once a month, go through my notes and stuff like that. Because when you do get out of a treatment facility, if you're somebody who's ever been to one or you're going to one, you usually leave with some sort of plan, right? And it usually has your triggers in it, has what are you going to do to maintain sobriety and stuff like that. So pulling that out, which I've already found it. It was packed away because, as you guys see, I'm in a different room right now. I moved, but I found it and I got it out and I got it sitting right next to the nightstand. I don't got to read it every day, but reading it every now and then is something that will be very beneficial to me. Guys, again, if you have yet, please subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 1,000 subscribers. I want to do something special. We got the podcast coming up, the Sober DJ podcast with my boy Mike Alvarez. I'm so excited for this. That's going to be coming in July after we get through the holidays here. He's also a DJ, so we're in busy season. But, just a lot of good things going on. And, I'm not happy I relapsed, but I'm happy that I'm back in treatment and getting some new knowledge, and really doing another deep dive into why I relapsed, because I kind of have an idea. I know I had a lot of things going on, but I've struggled through other things before and stayed sober. What was different this time? And dissecting that and figuring out where I went wrong. And with that, guys, that's all I got. Again, if you have yet, hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button if you wouldn't mind helping out with the algorithm. But also, leave me a comment. Let me know about your, what's your relapse prevention? If you don't mind sharing it, what's your relapse prevention plan? If you got one. And if you don't, get with somebody and put one together, if you go to AA, you talk to your sponsor and put one together. You can always reach out to me. I can tell you what works for me. Again, I'm not a CASAC. I'm not trained in this. This is stuff I just do a lot of research on. So, if you're somebody who's got one, if you're willing to share, please put it in the comments below. If you're somebody who doesn't have one and you want to get one or learn more about how to go ahead and put one together, again, leave that in the comments as well. Guys, that's all I got for you guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.